Good morning, students. Today our topic is earthquake, seismic wave, tsunami, volcanoes. From these volcanoes, we want to see three types of we want to see the active volcano, dormant volcanoes, extinct volcano. The dormant volcanoes is also known as sleeping volcanoes. Extinct volcanoes is also known as dead volcanoes. From this topic, earthquake. We want to see the meanings of earthquake. Earthquakes are generally caused by the sudden movement of vibration. In the earth crust. Already we learned the earth is structure is made up of three categories: crust, mantle, core. So the earthquakes will happen on the crust categories, which spread outwards in all directions as waves from the source of disturbance. The point of origins of earthquake is called focus. It's very important for you, and which generate the series of elastic waves. The epicenter is the point on the earth surface that lies directly above the focus. So the epicenter and focus, where the earthquake will start, that point is focus. It will be spreaded that epicenter. Based on this earthquake, the earthquake waves are generally, we can say it's a seismic wave. The nature, force and speed of these seismic waves depends on the nature of the according to there three major types of the waves. First one, primary waves. It is also called P waves, are the fastest of all earth waves and the first to reach the epicenter. Which type of waves are reach the first in the earth crust? It is known as primary wave or P wave. These waves pass through the solid, liquid, gas and either through the push or pull. So what is the character of this primary wave? Either all the objects it can possible to push or pull. With average velocity of the wave is the average velocity of the wave 5.3 km per second. This wave can possible to travel 5.3 kilometers to 10.6 kilometer. 5.3 kilometer per second to 10.6 kilometer. Nearly it is 11 kilometer per second. So another one fact they given. CF Richter the devised a scale to measure the magnitude of earthquakes. This scale related to energy released at the epicenter are provide an estimations of the severity of earthquake. So the CF Richters are mentioned the severity of the earthquake. It is a Richter scale. So highest magnitude ever record 9.5 Richter scale. It's his name itself the mentioned for the scale, so that we can say it is a Richter scale. Next we want to see the secondary wave. Secondary waves is also called S wave. Already we learned the primary wave. It is also known as P waves. Now the secondary wave are also called the S waves. It's travel only through the solid. Already we learned the P wave is solid and liquid object. These transverse waves shake the ground perpendicular to the direction in which they propagate. So perpendicular means it's a parallel. Average velocity of these waves is 1 km per second to 8 km per second. Next type of seismic wave is also called surface wave or L wave. First we learned primary wave is also called P wave. Second type seismic wave is also called secondary wave or S wave, and third seismic wave is also called surface wave or L wave. It is similarly it's a P wave. It's a more or less same for the primary waves. It's a travel primarily along the ground surface. These waves travel comparatively slower and are the most destructive waves. The average velocity of these waves 1 km per second, 5 km per second. Next, do you know given the instruments which record the earthquake waves is called seismograph or seismometer. Already these instruments are scaled by CF Richter. Based on the CF Richter, the seismograph is designed. The science that deals with the earthquake is called seismology. The studies about the earthquake that is known as seismology. Next our topic is tsunami. The word tsunami is a Japanese term. The meaning harbor wave. What is the meanings of the tsunami? Harbor wave. It adapted to describe large seismically generated sea wave caused by earthquake, submarine explosions and landslide. These waves travel at a great speed, more than 500 km per hour. 500 km per hour, it's a very important for us. The 2004 the Indian Ocean earthquake that caused tsunami in 6th deadliest natural disaster which travel at a speed 600 km per hour with estimated death toll of 280,000 people. The earthquake which occurred near Indonesia at 0.58 hours took nearly 7 hours to reach the sun. Chennai. The Chennai is situated. The Chennai. It traveled to reach to nearly 7 hours. But this wave, this tsunami, 2004 tsunami, it originated from the Indonesia. From places to it will reach the Chennai. Nearly it will take part, the time is 7 hours. Next our topic is volcano. A volcano is a vent on opening on the surface of the earth crust through which hot, solid, liquid and gaseous materials. It is called magma. Already we learned magma from the topic structure of the earth. It erupts out of the surface them, the earth interior. The magma rises up and ejects on the surface lava. Volcanoes are also formed when plates move apart. Already the plates are moved from the three convergent, divergent and cognizant. Like three types it will be take part of the plate movement. Next we are going to see active volcano, dormant volcano, extinct volcano. What is this? These are all the types of the volcanoes. What do you mean the active volcanoes? Active volcanoes are those which constantly ejected volcanoes, lava, gases and fragment materials. The example they given Mount St. Helens. It is situated in United States. It's an example of active volcanoes. What do you mean dormant volcano? It is always sleeping. When it goes to eject the lava, we can't identify it. It is known as dormant volcanoes. Example Mount Fuji, Japan. The last topic, extinct or dead volcano. It's a permanently dead. It's never to eject the lava. It's never to eject the lavas. It is also known as dead volcanoes. Okay students, I hope you are all understood this above the topics. We will see the next class for the active volcanoes, dormant volcano, extinct volcano in detailed manner.